Hey everyone, and welcome. This is Good to Know, where we share inspiring stories from across the country. Today, we are going to meet some pretty spectacular people.
It's pretty special to have him come and see the love in his eyes and the happiness that it brings him.
I was holding my baby one day and I was like, one day I'm going to pay it forward and do what I can to help moms that was like me.
From the inspiring,
I started dental school and never looked back,
to a lifelong journey.
I've done 47,000 miles of the United States on foot in the past 21 years.
Come discover something positive.
Yes, she's a good girl.
I'm your host, Michelle Macaluso, and this is Good to Know.
It's friendly, it's fun, it brings the family together. It's definitely awesome.
I pray every day that I could just have love in my heart to spread to the ones around me.
He has so much love, even after the things he's been through in his life.
Oh, yes, she loved the dog.
It has not been an easy journey in any way, but it's one that I'll look back on and really be grateful for.
This is my favorite so far.
Our storytellers have found some pretty amazing people who are opening up, sharing their personal stories, and this Idaho couple's quarantine courtship is as sweet as pie.
It just seemed like it fell in place like it was supposed to be, and we feel like it just really is supposed to be.
Chris and Sana met in the 70s, got married, and had 6 children together. Throughout their 20-year marriage, they lived in a few different states, and eventually, Chris's work moved them to Ketchum.
We went up there for
Almost 2 years.
2 years. While we were there, we got divorced.
So they went their separate ways for 27 years. Their children would bring them together for birthdays and holidays, but the pandemic brought them a lot closer. Sana moved to Boise and needed a safe place to isolate so she could take care of her mom. Coincidentally, Chris also lived in the area. After a conversation or two, Chris said he had an open bedroom, and shortly after, Sana moved in.
We decided we better get to know each other again after 27 years. And so we ate meals together, went to pick up the mail together, cleaned the house together, just got to know each other.
The couple enjoyed the occasional slice of pie. On Thanksgiving in 2019, the kids thought they might be getting sweet on each other.
My mom was going around just asking if people wanted pie, and then she asked my dad, said, "Chris, would you like pie?" And he just perked right up and said, "I sure would." And me and Janae and Susie, my sister, just remember that as being like a kind of a nudge, kind of oh, look at what's going on over there. I kind of thought, oh, of course, but it was a surprise. I didn't know it had got to the point where they would consider that.
A few months later, the two decided to get remarried.
To see them sit down together in our living room with a piece of pie and just talk and just sort of reconnect a little bit without any outside, noise. They just had pie and they were just two people connecting again.
They had a small COVID-19 wedding with 4 of their kids and the other 2 on FaceTime.
They were apart for so long that them being happy is just awesome for me.
Chris and Sana call this reconnection their COVID-19 miracle.
Every day is a wonder. It's that it ever happened, and that we're back together. In some ways, it feels like we were never apart. In other ways, it's just
brand new.
And some things truly haven't changed for them. When they were first married, Chris would come home from work and say,
"Honey, I'm home." And I would go running to him. And now every time I come in, he runs to me. It's pretty special to come in and just say, "Honey, I'm home," and have him come and be so happy to see me, see the love in his eyes and the the happiness that it brings him. Again, I just think, what a miracle. It's just a miracle.
"29-year-old Tyra Moore from Detroit beams with pride when she talks about her amazing daughter, Samari Malone.
I feel so blessed because she is such a sweet, awesome girl.
Just like her mom, who was just a girl herself when she brought a baby into the world.
Well, I was a bigger girl. I was bigger than I am now, and I was bullied a lot when I was younger, and so I feel insecure. I didn't think I was pretty. I was going through a lot of things with kids at my school, kids on my block, and I just didn't fit in at all.
Then Tyra met a young man who made her feel better, who made her feel
like I was a human, like I was someone that people would like.
Not long after they met, Tyra got pregnant, but virtually no one knew, not even her mother.
I was real scared to share.
Tyra kept the pregnancy a secret until she couldn't, because she started feeling pain and went to the hospital.
And they found out I was 36 weeks along.
A few days later, Samari was born. After the initial shock from Tyra's loved ones wore off, there was no judgment, no blame, no shame, just support and an outpouring of unconditional love.
I had so much stuff. The community, friends, family, all came together, got my baby things that lasted up for 2 years. I was holding my baby one day and I was like, one day I'm going to pay it forward and do what I can to help moms that was like me.
And she is. Tyra started a nonprofit to assist moms ages 11, yes, to 25.
I called it A Girl Like Me because I was in this situation. It's people out here that will help you, and I'm here for you.
Tyra went on to graduate high school, college, and started a beautiful family. And together, this mission has become their calling.
Me and my husband, we drop off diapers to their home. We'll meet them anywhere, any safe place they want to meet.
To give them baby clothes, wipes, transportation, tutoring, mentoring.
We talk about preventing pregnancy. We also talk about peer pressure, mental health, self-care, hygiene.
And sometimes the items or gifts the mothers receive.
They wouldn't even know it came from me.
Believe me, I know that talking about things that have happened in your life is not always easy. But being vulnerable and honest about it can really make a difference for so many people. People who need to hear it. People who need to hear your story.
Don't be ashamed. Don't wait till it's too late.
Because there are incredible souls like Tyra who will extend their heart to yours.
There's more that's good to know.
There's more to life than the way.
A lot like many teenagers, Elise Bailey is learning how to express herself. And the 16-year-old from Port St. Lucie is also learning to own her challenging beginnings.
Newborn, premature, drug exposed, foster care. This is not the best way to start life, but this is what I was given.
Despite being dealt a hard hand at such an early age, Bailey wants to help people know that there's more to her than just the cover. She's overcome challenges early on and found acceptance at her Boys and Girls Club and adopted family.
I feel like being adopted puts you in a lot of labels. You get questions of, were you in foster care? Is that your real family? Do you technically look at them as your family? I mean, all those questions for me are, my family is my family.
Bailey was chosen along with a handful of other St. Lucie County Boys and Girls Club participants to compete for one of the organization's highest honors, Youth of the Year.
The Youth of the Year program is a great measure of how well Boys and Girls Clubs are serving their members. It lets all of our colleagues know at the Boys and Girls Club that the work that we're doing is making a difference.
Bailey won the Youth of the Year competition for the county, an honor that comes with more than $5,000 worth of scholarship money.
I was blown away because I started Youth of the Year just to get the experience of talking out and networking and stuff like that. But I never thought of, well, what if I win?
She plans on using the honor as more motivation to pursue her dream of becoming a public defender. Those who know her aren't surprised by her high hopes.
A lot of the challenges she's gone through and the adversity that she's working to overcome every day, she refuses to let anything stop her, which is inspiring to me. Bailey
has learned and is teaching others there's strength in accepting who you are. A big credit, she says, goes to her second family at the Boys and Girls Club.
It helped me come out of my own skin. I think maybe 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I would not have wanted to step out and tell my story or what I've been through. And I definitely think it's something that now I've said it 100 times or so.
And each time, encouraging more to feel confident to share their own story.
We have so much more that's good to know. We're hanging with Miss America, and she has an inspiring story that helped her snag the crown.
You can like pink and glitter, and you can also like science.
It's good to know.